Today FM Breakfast with the Stars, Andrew G, Jackie O, Dannii Minogue, and online from, where are you, mate?
I'm in a basement somewhere in London.
From his own personal dungeon, Robbie Williams.
Hi, Robbie.
How do? Hello, everybody. Hello, Dannii. How you doing?
Oh, you have a sexy voice, Robbie.
He does, doesn't he?
The whole of Australia has just melted.
Oh, bless them. It was a bit of a late night last night, but it's actually suiting my voice, I think.
I know,
Yeah,
it's kind of
it's
gone a
hot.
little
I
bit
got that-
husky, like you're been smoking a lot of cigarettes and...
That's exactly what's been going on.
That's
but
the way to
I think it
Jackie's heart.
suits I think it suits for radio, though, don't you think?
It does. Actually, Dannii wanted to clear something up with you, I think, because there was something that was written about that was wrong.
Something written in the press. You probably didn't even read it. I don't even know if you've been in the country. There was something...
What about you calling me fat?
Oh, geez.
No, I didn't read it.
No, not that one. Another one.
didn't see it at all.
No, that one. I didn't say that at all. You know what they're like.
That's it. I thought you didn't. I genuinely know she was
I
misquoted.
thought, oh, man, I hope he's not, like, pissed off with me.
No, I was trying to reassure him he wouldn't be. He wouldn't care. He would understand.
No, I don't. It's all good. It's all good, Dannii.
I've got a question
you look
for
lovely,
you.
by the way, babe.
Oh, thanks. Got a question for you, because we're here in our gym jams, and everyone wants to know, including me, what do you wear to bed or what do you not wear to bed?
I absolutely wear nothing.
So I thought that. I thought you would be a naked kind of sleeper.
And
Jackie's
around the
face
house.
is just like beaming.
So did I. I thought that as well, but in a completely different kind of way. We were talking about this the other day. I think this is definitely, he seems like the kind of guys, like, you have a hard enough time figuring out what to wear during the day, let alone during the night.
It needs to all come off.
Forget about it. Take it
Well,
off.
I've got this. I wear sort of these caftans around the house that
Hello.
make me look a bit like Obi-Wan Kenobi. And there's nothing on underneath that. Then I
Can you send us
disrobe
a
from the
picture?
caftan.
Yeah, we'd like to
I
see
can.
that.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I'll get my caftan on, and we'll
Awesome.
email.
Email.
But then I'm totally and utterly in the buff. I can't do it any otherwise.
In the buff.
What do you like when you walk past a mirror and you're naked? Check yourself out, avoid the mirror at all costs. Are you comfortable being naked?
I'm really comfortable being naked. I tend to avoid mirrors as much as I can. You know, just because of the embarrassing mirror face that you do when you walk past. I bet you all four of us have got a really embarrassing mirror face.
Yeah.
It's somewhat different to like the emergency photo face you put on if someone busts you. You're like, oh, I just want to take a quick photo. You do that smile. It's the same. Like, no, that lump has always been there.
But then the mirror face. You know, for some reason, I happen to bring it out in front of the paparazzi too, and
There
like,
you
I don't look like that any other time. It's like sucking the cheeks in, putting the lips out, and it just looks ridiculous.
Robbie,
and then
can I
sticking the
ask
chin out
you-
so they don't get your double chin.
That's
Go.
it, all the tricks.
Can I ask you, because we've all got our, like, passport pictures and you're not allowed to smile these days, can't show your teeth. And, Robbie, you're known for your cheeky grin. What's your passport picture like?
I look like a Serbian convict. I really do. I look scary.
Was it after a big night out or...
Yeah, it was a bit. It was after a big night out about 2 years ago. I will bring it to you, Dannii, and show you. It is a
But
bit
we're
scary.
like normal
Do you have,
people.
like,
You
a
walk into a
professional-
chemist and you go like to that photo thing to get like your passport
Only
photo.
the most important
And if
photo
you
you
got
can
to
I
ever
make
can't
it
take.
count.
imagine you, Robbie, walking into the chemist going, I need my passport photos. Like, were they from a
absolutely.
session or...
No. This was in Los Angeles, and it was in Kenko's, and it's in a strip mall.
Kenko.
We'll be back with more Robbie Williams in just a moment. Today, FM Breakfast with the Stars. Jackie O, Dannii Minogue, Andrew G, and Robbie Williams back in a second. It's Jackie O, Dannii Minogue, and myself, Andrew G. We're chatting with Mr. Robbie Williams on the line from London. Dannii Minogue has been our special guest over the last couple of days, and of course, she works on the X Factor.
They couldn't get anyone else and I was cheap and available.
That's not true, Dannii.
How many times, Dannii? How many times are you making that flight over there?
What do you mean?
Oh,
Daily?
because the X Factor's on. I think a lot of people think that you're going back and forth, but there's pre-recorded stuff.
Oh,
for
that's
X
all the
Factor, right?
pre-recorded stuff. Oh, I have to ask you. Rumour mill
Go.
before I left London. X Factor? Are you doing it? You coming on?
Yeah, there
You
are rumours
performing?
that you're either going to be a
Or can you not
judge
tell
or
us?
just performing. Or
I wish you could wink down the radio and just go,
I just assume that Robbie Williams always winks when he answers your question.
Oh, I'm getting a sign not to say that I will be appearing on the X Factor. Yeah,
oh,
I'm getting a sign
good,
to say,
good. They're doing their
I
jobs
can't-
then. There's other people there and they're doing their
can't do-
job.
I'm really getting a stern look.
Give
now
them
to
a
say
pat
that.
on the
I can't say
back.
that I'm on it. Okay.
because we've been talking about
Dannii,
that.
can I
She's
ask
hoping
you?
to-
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So because I'm thinking of coming down to Australia, having a look for a few places out.
You're
the
coming for
outback,
the
maybe get a
Arias.
farm or something. I'm coming for the Arias. But does the flight does that become like it ain't no thing after a while? It's just something you do. You plug in your computer, you get on with what you've got to get on with, or is it a really long flight all of the time?
Oh, man, it's long, but there's a lot of me time. You know, you get on, you eat, you catch up on the movies you haven't seen, you sleep, there's no phone.
Don't even start with me.
And you'll be on a private jet,
Dannii Minogue,
thank you.
look me in the eye and tell me the last time you
No,
turned
there's a
right when you got
recession
on a plane. Come on. When was the last time you turned right when you got on a plane, Dannii Minogue? 1986?
Sometimes.
Is there a right on the plane?
Yeah, so if you
I
Robbie,
didn't know there was.
honestly, are you thinking of getting something out here? Because to be honest, when you get on that plane, after a while, you look forward to it. Because as Dannii said, you get to watch your movies, your phone's off. It's just, it's probably the little time you do get to yourself. So
I seriously am thinking about coming down there, getting a place.
Get
All we
away.
can say is
Wow.
Australia is ready for you.
What
We're ready to
suburb?
adopt
Yes,
you.
so
What
they are.
suburb of Australia do you think Robbie Williams would fit in quite well? I think he's a very Gold Coast
what do you want,
kind
a
of man.
beachy thing, or you want the country? What do you want?
I want a beachy, outbacky kind of deal, all in one.
North
Where's
Coast, New
that?
South
Where do I go for
Wales,
that?
mate.
That's it,
We'll
North
get
Coast.
you up at
You need to
Bendalong
go.
or something.
You need to go Palm Beach, maybe, and
No, that's not far enough north.
Really?
You want
We
kangaroos in the front yard, Robbie?
Rainforest?
Yeah, I want all of that, please.
yeah, okay,
And
you wanna go to a
rainforest,
place
We'll
please.
find you a place.
Yeah,
That's our
Bendalong.
mission.
Okay.
That is where you go.
You just have to say one thing for us. Where the bloody hell
Go.
am I?
yeah, that's our
Where the
slogan.
bloody hell am I? Oh, is that what it is?
Well-
Where the bloody hell am I?
Oh, you do a very good Australian accent. It's Today FM, Breakfast with the Stars. It's Breakfast with the Stars, Today FM, Dannii Minogue, Jackie O, Andrew G, on the line from London, Robbie Williams.
And he's just told us that he's thinking about coming out here, maybe buying a place.
Buy a house.
hanging
You missed
a
the bit.
little
He
more.
sleeps in the nude.
He sleeps in the nude.
and he's going to come to live in Australia.
See,
He's
And
gonna
he's
bring his-
working on his Australian accent.
Ladies, I guarantee you he'll bring his missus.
yeah. How's she going? How's she going? Is she? Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually sat right next to me with headphones on.
she's.
Come in and say
hello,
she's just
Ayda.
here.
Oh, hi guys. I saw the other day that you two have little nicknames for each other. You call him Tickles and Nunu.
I have a lot of embarrassing nicknames for him.
I know.
Tickles and Nunus, a.k.a. Sexy Nunus.
Yeah.
Sexy
Boozy
Nunus.
Boozies.
Tickles and Nunus, a.k.a. Sexy and Nunus. I love that one.
You're loving it, Sid.
He's threatening to buy a house in the colonies. Would you follow him down here?
Of course I would. I'm down for that.
You
Have you
told
been
me
here
that you had a
before?
feeling
Oh, I have. I was actually there in I'm getting pushed towards the mic. I was there in 1999 for New Year's Eve on the harbor.
Wow.
It was amazing. That was my first time. It was.
And you told me quite a bit ago that you had kind of a psychic feeling that you would end up in Australia.
yeah,
didn't
we
you?
had a whole thing about that.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do
We're
it.
moving.
Okay, we're going to find a place for you.
Thank you.
Any stipulations or anything that we should know about while we're looking?
Kangaroos,
Kangaroos.
rainforest.
Tan.